What do you do if it's freezing cold? Really easy to hide inside your clothes when it's cold, isn't it? But here's a great question. At any time of the year, regardless of the season, what if you were given a gift to go on a holiday in the opposite season? So if you're hiding in your clothes at the moment because it's freezing cold in winter, what if you were given a trip to go on a cruise or to a tropical island and you had to now wear your summer clothes? Would you be excited to? If it's currently summer and you're not very fit and strong, but you were offered to go to the other side of the world and go skiing, well, a lot of people go on a skiing exercise program. I'm getting strong to go skiing. But what if you kept your body in great shape all year round, healthy, fit, strong, lean, energetic, so that if somebody gave you a ticket to go anywhere in the world at any time, your body would be ready to do it? Why do we go from fit to unfit, healthy to unhealthy, fat to skinny, skinny to fat? There's so many people who gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight all year round. I know lots and lots of people, and I'm sure you do too, who have different sections in their wardrobe. These are my skinny clothes and these are my fat clothes. These are the clothes I wear when I'm in great shape. These are the clothes when I've gotten chubby over winter. I had a very fun client at one stage who said to me, we were doing chin-ups at the time and I was spotting her on the chin-up bar and she had really hairy legs. And I said, "You've got really hairy legs, woman." And she said, "Yes, it's winter and I haven't got a boyfriend." Talking about hairy, this is Judo, my little puppy dog. Good girl, darling. Sit down. So there's a really interesting question to ask there. Who do you shave your legs for a start? And she obviously didn't have a boyfriend, so she must have been shaving legs for her boyfriend. But what about look after yourself all year round, keep your body in great shape all of the time? Now, what if you wanted to run a marathon? What if you wanted to do an Ironman? What if you wanted to do a bike ride? The South Island of New Zealand is the living spot for the most awesome and extreme bike rides. And there are people who train to get into shape to come and do a bike ride in New Zealand. But what if somebody said, tomorrow we're going to New Zealand, here's a 5-star ticket, and we're going to do a bike ride for 5 days or 5 hours for that matter? Wouldn't it be awesome to be in great shape to do that? If you are hiding inside your clothes and it's okay to get chubby, at some stage you've got to get out of those clothes and get unchubby. And maybe not. There's plenty of people in the world now who seem to have, and I often ask this question, when do some people get to the point where they just say, "I don't care anymore"? You know, sometimes you hold your tummy in or you dress to try and look nice, and it seems that there's some people who have just said, "I can't be bothered anymore, it's all too hard." But what happens to your life if you say, "I can't be bothered anymore, it's all too hard"? We rot away, we get sick, we get diseased, we have no energy. Life is not so much fun when you're not healthy, when you're not fit, when you're not strong. And I'll rephrase that. Could life be better if you had a stack of energy, if you're excited to get out of bed in the morning, you looked in the mirror and you love what you saw, and if at any time somebody said to you, "Let's get your winter clothes off in the middle of winter and let's go to a tropical island," you could pack your summer clothes into a suitcase and go and be really happy to get your gear off because your body's in great shape. But more importantly, that your head's in great shape. Is it possible, or I'll ask again the question, what happens to your headspace if you're saying to yourself, "It doesn't matter if I don't shave my legs, I haven't got a boyfriend. It doesn't matter if I wear daggy clothes, I'm not going anywhere special. It doesn't matter if I get out of shape because it's winter." There's a beautiful expression, and the two words go together: self-respect, which also comes with self-motivation, self-inspiration, self-education, self-discipline. And that's all about you, not about somebody else. Is it possible that a lot of people dress to suit other people? They dress to impress. Have a look at me, I look beautiful. I always ask that question. I'm getting into great shape for my wedding. But what about after your wedding? If somebody's marrying you and you look the best on the day you got married, wouldn't it be nice that on your 10th anniversary or your 20th anniversary, or I'm coming up for my 30th wedding anniversary, wouldn't it be awesome to be in better shape on your 30th anniversary than you were even for your wedding? And your wedding, you looked amazing. Why do we accept average? Why do we settle for less than the best? Why do we settle for it doesn't matter? It might not matter to somebody else, but should it matter to us? And I always ask this question because you can do whatever you want, you're an adult. But what about our kids? What if our kids see that we only get into great shape because we're going on a summer holiday, or we only eat healthy food because we've got an event coming up, or we've got a photo shoot so we get into great shape and then we put weight back on again? And our kids see that all the time, don't they? Mum and dad are on a diet and mum and dad lost weight and they did that for a special event and now they've put the weight back on again. I don't want to live my life like that, and I don't know, and you of course can live your life however you want to, but I want to wake up every day with a stack of energy, excited about life. I have to look in a mirror every day. I want to be really happy with what I see when I look in the mirror. And I'm an old lady, so as I get older and older, I still want to be happy with what I see in the mirror. Now, I accept the things that I cannot change, but I'm very aware of the things that I have full control over. And I have full control over my energy, my health, the strength of my muscles and bones, my metabolism, which is then, of course, my muscles and my posture, my brain health, my mental health. I have control of all of those, which means that any time somebody can say, Rowie, do you want to go on a summer holiday? And I pack my swimming clothes. Somebody says, you want to go skiing? And I pack my winter clothes and I can ski all day. I don't have to do a ski program. I'm fit and strong and I can ski all day. Rowie, do you want to go hiking? Yes, I can. I can do that all day. Rowie, do you want to go for a bike ride for 5 hours? Yes, I can, because I'm fit and strong. Now, again, that's just me, and you don't have to live like me, of course. But I've got to share this. It is really fun to be able to wake up and be as old as me, to love what you see in the mirror, to have a stack of energy, and to love your life. It's really awesome to be able to live your life to the max. Super-duper-doo, how are you? Living my life to the max, even though it's winter and freezing cold. Woo!